Yeah, I'm going to be on the Joe Rogan podcast within the next 2 years.
Okay.
That's a goal.
That's a goal.
I'm going to call him a motherfucker to his face, too.
How are you going to do that? Wait, what does that go like? Like it's just you sit down and you're like, you motherfucker. Do you end it with something? Do you preface it with?
I say, well, Joe, it's been nice. Thanks for having me on this podcast, you motherfucker.
You stupid motherfucker.
You stupid motherfucker. I like the stupid in there. All right, here goes the intro.
Stink, stunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hello, welcome to Thunk Tank. My name is Calvin, and I'm what?
Hello, my name's Andreas, and I'm a potato.
Hello, my name is Eric, and I'd like to tell everybody about the fact that there was a historical Jesus who actually existed.
No, we're not going to start with
This episode's brought to you by Denny's. Denny, do you like shitting? Well, we'll make you do it till you die. Eat at Denny's. Have you ever wondered what it tastes like to have eggs cooked for you by someone who doesn't care about your health?
Or eggs.
Or eggs.
Gross. It's not like but it's not like they have to cook the eggs back there. They are just warming them up.
I feel like that can't be more efficient.
It's not about efficiency. It's about this do you want just raw eggs on your plate, or do you want like maybe cold eggs? And I think that's what Denny's is thinking.
Right. Gotta prevent that worst case scenario.
The worst case scenario, yes. Yeah. So do we want to talk about our comments here at the beginning?
No.
Well, I would like to reassert there was a historical Jesus.
Yeah, okay.
There's a historical fact that there was once a dude named Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I think I had a class with him in college, actually.
Yeah, I met
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, he did pronounce it Jesus, but
yeah, no, I'm not talking about that guy. I know him too. He's cool.
He's cool.
But there was a guy in like the Middle East named Jesus. It's a fact. It's a name.
Well,
probably
People
not named it. There was more than one. There was a dude.
Yeshua.
They would have pronounced it Yeshua, and which is modernized to Josh. So saying there was a historical Jesus, saying there once was a guy named Josh.
Yeah.
In history.
And and the Romans crucified a lot of people, and one of them was named Josh. This is historical fact.
Historical fact.
I don't
historical
think
fact.
That's how fact works.
It is.
That is.
It's how statistical fact works, but not historical.
No. Like I'll think. Like, look at the comments of our last video. The dude linked to the historical Jesus, and there was a guy. His name was Jesus. They called him Jesus. They crucified him. It's over. It's done. Nobody says he has magical powers. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there once was a Jew named Josh. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Seems like a good.
Yeah, there once was a Jew named Josh who died on the cross for our sins. Yeah.
Well,
definitely for his crimes.
Definitely got crucified. Definitely crucified.
For our sins, right.
Definitely a criminal.
For his crimes. Could be his crimes, could be our sins. We don't know.
We don't. That's the non-historical part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way of knowing.
Well, he's definitely a criminal. I'm just going to double down on that one.
He broke the law and was crucified by the police. Fuck the police.
if you're pro police, you're anti
Jesus.
It's a fact. I'm
I love that so much.
Oh God.
Oh. Now I want a shirt with a bunch of Roman soldiers standing out around the base of the cross with just the feet coming down, and it just says "fuck the police" on the bottom.
Oh, fuck yeah! Wait, No, we need to make that.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Come
I-
to our merch store.
I
We'll
might-
have that. We'll have that up in like a week.
Maybe that'll
Also,
be the title.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail. It's like, this isn't hard to make. I can do this in a few
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah, you do that. We'll put it on the merch store, and our wonderful fans can now wear it.
God damn it! I really hate that I'm now gonna have to like buy a couple of these shirts. And add, like, we need stickers too.
Yeah.
Stickers, yes. Put one on my car. That'll really confuse people.
And like, I love how like counter everything it is. Where you're like, wait,
What is this guy in favor of? Obviously not the police.
So I had an idea that's completely unrelated to this, but I feel like I should pivot away because we do our best work when we pivot back.
Yeah, because I'm like really having a hard time right now. So please do.
So it's a video game.
Okay.
Right? It's a puzzle game.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of like how protein folding that game was, except it's not at all like that. So what it is it's a warehouse management game, right?
Okay.
Where you kind of can build the layout of a warehouse, or you have one built for you, and you can assign what goes on different shelves, and it's just blue block with a number, that the higher the number, the more often it's requested or something.
Okay.
And it's all about optimizing this warehouse. It's a puzzle game, and each puzzle is a different warehouse. And what we do is we sell people this game, and it has, like a campaign mode, maybe a randomly generated mode, and maybe daily levels.
I think I know where this is going. I like this.
And then and then what we do is we sell our services for optimizing warehouses to optimize them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we could go even a step further and have the players control the forklifts
So this is a great
In the
idea.
actual warehouse.
in the actual warehouse.
The problem is that one 4-year-old or 12-year-old that loves ramming into things to see them fall over or whatever and doesn't care, or is just terrible and shouldn't be allowed to drive anything, would cause millions of dollars in damage.
Yeah.
We'd need some sort of like safety thing so they couldn't do that. But yeah, it kind of wouldn't work. At that point, you might as well just have self-driving forklifts.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I feel like I think the real good thing here is that in a game like this, there you could set up obvious success and fail states of varying levels, right?
Right. It's how fast, you have a quantity of orders that comes in, and you see your little forklifts drive around or whatever.
Yeah.
And pick them up and bring them back and load
And
things off from new trucks that bring stuff.
people are into this kind of thing. Think about like Factorio and like
love this shit.
and I guarantee you that for the price of us being paid for this game, the and other people paying us for their optimizers, we're cheaper than developing an AI to try to optimize and maybe more efficient.
Because there's going to be those people that are like super obsessive. Because there's always like with most puzzle games, there's a few people that like it just hits and they're like, oh my God, this is my thing. And then for the next 10 years, they do this. Not all day, but when they come home from their job, that isn't that for some fucking reason. Because what they do in their spare time seems exactly like a job they could get paid for, but
Right.
it never makes sense.
Because people like to be miserable.
Yeah, it's
Like the
super upsetting.
like the Matrix.
We could expand it like beyond warehouses to like trucking routes and trains and ships and just everything. The whole
So-
supply chain could be managed by
Yeah.
people playing video games.
Strangely exactly to real world scales and stuff.
So
Yeah.
here's my twist, right? In order to separate ourselves, we make it space themed.
Oh,
space dock.
okay. No,
And they're little ships that pick up boxes or whatever the fuck.
yeah, because
Perfect, right?
because
So
it
no
won't
one
make any
catches
difference.
on that it's a warehouse.
Yep. It's cool. It's got particle effects. You
Juice
can have
all
a
over the place.
story mode about like maybe an intergalactic war that you're like sending supplies to or something. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I don't care. I'm selling your data to big businesses.
Yeah. Hire a
Speaking
small
of
team
video
to
games where you do logistics. Have you guys seen the logistics guys that went on strike in that World War II MMO?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I have that MMO.
Oh yeah, is it any good?
It's amazing and bad
Really?
and great. And I once spent a whole 3 hours driving truckfuls of like bandages and rifles and ammo back and forth between a ship some other guy brought to a port and the front line. And yeah, it felt impactful and good. And there are people that sit playing a game that is a top-down like shooter with base building stuff, and all they do is slowly make ammunition by
That's
choice.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's-
they're
but
playing.
I love the
supply
idea.
lines, guys.
I love the idea very
It's
much.
crazy.
I once spent a tremendous amount of time getting supplies together and making a truck so that I could deliver supplies. I played this game for a few hours, and this is all of my experiences.
So, did you go on strike with the rest of the?
No,
these
fuck no, I haven't
logistics
played in
workers?
months. I don't have time for that shit. But
Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
really cool idea though.
it's
is.
very interesting. You get a lot of weird, neat kind of things.
Like,
You
like
know,
what
you get
do you mean?
a lot of people that like I once met a guy who had incredibly valuable resources on the back of his bicycle. And then they went missing and he blamed me, but I didn't take them, and I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, give them back. And I'm like, I don't have them. And it was like an issue. And like
What the hell? What you're describing doesn't sound like it belongs in a video game at all.
I know. And then he's like complaining to the guys, and they're like, you can't lock a bicycle, you idiot. Don't put whatever this incredibly valuable thing
shit
is on
in
a
the
bicycle.
bicycle.
They're like, fuck off, dude. And like it was a hilarious interaction to have in a video game.
Yeah.
I've also
But
had
also, weren't you two on the same side?
yes.
The resources went to
Crazy.
your side, regardless of which one
no,
of you had them, right?
Him gathering these resources is a substantial amount of this man's day. He is
Oh, man.
slowly building a tank to send to the front line.
Of course, because
Right.
that's what you do. Then somebody else gets to drive the tank.
Right, exactly. And get it blown up in 30 seconds because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
There was a guy who there was a schism, and this guy grabbed a whole bunch of research materials that are very, very important and expensive, apparently. And he brought them out towards the other side and dropped them in a field. And it was like a big deal.
Betrayal.
Like, no, the dude's banned forever. They're not like I'm
What?
yeah.
It was
It's also entirely player governed, except for
Oh.
very weird, like weird extrema or whatever.
that's
thing-
interesting.
It's
So
very
there-
weird.
Is there are actual generals and stuff?
You get ranks by people saying, "Hey, good job," basically.
Interesting.
And the best way to do that is be the guy that brings people bullets when they need bullets really badly.
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, you're probably mostly dealing with all of the guys who do logistics stuff being also the highest ranked people because they're the most clearly necessary.
Okay, so I have this idea this is something actually that's been brewing in my head for a long time as a game developer, and that is to include in the world, um, outfits, right, that you can get, and so there's like, let's say that it's a war game, right, like this, and there is a single outfit that is the general outfit. And then below him, there's 2 of these other lower ranked outfits, and below them, there's X number of lower ranked outfits, and so on and so on. And all you can they don't give you any status bonus. They don't let you do anything. There aren't anything special.
Just the players will listen to you if you have the fancier uniform.
Will they? And how do you pick who gets the uniform, and so on and so on? And it shows up on your, when you put it on, you get the little ranking thing over your thing, and it doesn't give you any bonuses. It doesn't give you anything. All the items in the game are generated in the same way that you'd normally go through in a video game. And everything, all of the hierarchy system is entirely social.
So I think we'd end up with democracy at that point.
Would we? Or
I think we'd end up with people shooting whoever's wearing the general thing so that they can get it.
For a little bit, right? That's anarchy.
Right, but like it's not actually valuable unless people follow you. So we'd end up with basically democracy. It might be like democracy by violence, but I think it would just end up with democracy.
Democracy by violence.
So,
okay.
Like you vote with bullets in this video game because it's a video game and that's how video games work.
And
but it might be
there needs to be
democracy.
penalty. So there needs to be something that sucks about getting shot in general.
Oh yeah, you'd have
You
to
get shot in
die
real
and
life.
lose your outfit.
You lose everything.
Yeah.
And
your important resources that you need to bring to the front line.
Maybe not super easy to just get a gun.
Yeah, you have to go and
Get
harvest
one
scrap
from.
materials and build them and do the thing. Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Please.
So, no one's done this, and you should do this, Calvin. You should make a game that costs $1.
Yeah.
Many people have done that.
And every time you die in the game, your copy no longer works, and you have to buy
you
the
need
game.
to buy
again.
another one.
Yep.
Like pumping quarters into arcade machines.
Yeah. Buy
like
life.
that,
Except not a
on-
microtransaction. You'd have to buy a full physical copy of the game yet again.
I would say go to Steam, but like I think you have to go through the checkout process, and it's a giant pain
It would
in
be
the ass.
an account. So it would be like free on Steam. And you
that's
on the
probably
login page, you buy a life.
Buy a player.
Yeah.
You play that player till it dies.
I've thought
You
of
have to
this.
buy a new one. Yeah.
This is it's an ingenious way to do things if you can make a game that's interesting enough that people will play it. I think
Like having like stakes feels good in video games. So I think I would try this at least once, and it's only $1.
To be fair, the first one could be free pretty easily.
Yeah.
Just like in life, the first like is
Mhm.
free. After that, there's probably maybe a price. I don't know. Maybe not.
Actually, so I've thought of this. I've been thinking about this kind of thing. Like these are the kind of interesting video game ideas that I spend my time thinking about. And one of the ideas was that the free mode is that you can be a shitty monster. The networking is already there. Moving around in the space is already there. You spawn in. You're a dumb goblin. You can't talk. Can't use chat.
You don't have monster chat? No, that would be too much power.
See, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, right? You want to, but so, and then the idea is that when you're walking around in the game, really playing it, often the monsters you're fighting are free players.
Oh, you're making a very weird, interesting cast system.
I haven't played Escape from Tarkov, but I think they have a similar system where,
They
like,
do.
if you're on cooldown, you can play an NPC or something.
Yeah.
So it's working for them. It's not a bad. It's a functional idea.
Yeah, I want you to be able to like level up your monster though and get bigger and become a boss.
Ooh.
So
That'd be awesome.
I would suggest with monsters maybe a local chat only, like proximity based, might be very good, and
Maybe.
only can to other monsters.
Yeah, maybe. Ideas.
Or,
There's tons of ideas in there to mess with.
Having an actual conversation with an NPC goblin isn't the worst feature.
Yeah,
That's true.
especially since most of them are just going to be swearing at you and talking about your mom,
Or, you know,
which
like
is great.
12-year-olds squeaking at you.
Which is
trying
great.
to extort money from you. If you drop your stuff, I won't fight you, and you get to get through here with all your hit points.
And then they murk you.
There could be-
with a fireball, and you're dead
the-
instantly.
The greatest
Yeah.
thing about this is being a free player and killing somebody who's spent $1 on the game.
Yeah, I got your dollar, bitch. Could even like build credits, kill 4 pay to plays, and get a free player. You know?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I
No,
don't
I
think
want-
so. I think you completely cut it out so that the lives always are very valuable.
Yeah.
Hey, it's probably not easy to kill a player as a goblin. That's a
true.
lot of work you're putting into that one free dude. And then you've got a lot of work that came into it. That puts you just as much stakes emotionally as $1.
I mean, it can't be a complete like meat grinder, you know? Like
Hmm.
it's
No,
just
that would
a
be
dollar a person, you know. So
Yeah.
So
anyhow,
I have an idea.
okay.
Yeah.
For a movie /
Ooh.
video game. I think there should be
Can
a
it be
tie-in.
both?
Yes. There should-
Like the Matrix.
no.
Yeah. Or Spider-Man.
Well, okay, maybe
Oh,
that's fine. So zombies movies, okay? Zombie movies. There's been a lot of zombie movies at this point. You guys are sick of zombie movies, you're tired of them, but I think there's more that can be done. Because
There is.
zombies sell because of all kinds of reasons, but that's not the point. The point is that like now that we've done zombies, we got to move it to the next things, right? We got to make it more interesting. Okay. Medieval zombies.
Ooh.
So I've seen Japanese or Chinese zombie movies. There was a famous one. Semi-famous.
For how bad it is, or because I've
It
seen
was
that one.
Probably.
I've seen the
I
Kung
don't-
Fu
Are these
zombie
is
ones.
these the zombies that are vampires but they jump with their arms out?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
No?
that's the one I've
Different
seen. Okay,
zombie.
okay. We're on this.
No,
Eric
no.
and I are on the same page, but anyway, so zombies, medieval zombies, right? Okay.
Medieval zombies.
But the thing is that zombie movies never follow like the like the chads of normal real life. They follow this down and out guy. There's a fantasy here about not being super important, but then suddenly the apocalypse happens and all your survival shit is together, and now you're a super cool dude, right?
Yeah, sure.
And that's what I want to kind of do here. So it's not, we don't follow a knight. We follow like the shitty page or squire,
Shitty peasant
right?
covered in shit.
Yeah, and then the zombie thing breaks out. It's all through the castle. Knights are biting each other. Zombies in metal armor with swords.
I just want to point out, I do feel like full knight armor is the correct response to zombies.
Absolutely. Isn't it? But also, a lot of the really badass zombies are going to be in knight armor as well.
No, I think a lot of really bruised dudes will be laying on the floor in knight armor, covered
telling-
in drool.
I'm telling you, that's the idea, though. Like that, there will be like this whole like.
Mhm.
There's the knights are coming after you. There's zombie horses, and this guy has to like go through and like find weapons, find a place to like hold up, like breaks into the castle. You know, all kinds of cool shit like that, right? It's
Okay.
your standard zombie movie tropes, but done medieval.
We call it King of the Dead.
No, we call it
Oh.
Knights of the Living Dead.
Knights of the Living Dead. So good. Yeah, okay. I'm on board. I'm on board. Let's do this. Let's make this
That's
one
pretty
actually
quick.
happen.
That's my punchline. That's my punchline.
Yeah.
That's a good punchline.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
But wouldn't it be kind of cool to watch or to play as a game where you have bow and arrow, you've got a sword, and you're just trying to like rescue like, you know, I don't know, somebody in your family or something like that, and
Okay. All right. So, were you a prisoner?
No, but I think maybe the person you're trying to rescue got put in jail,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
and so you got to break into the castle.
Yeah, it's a heist movie, really.
Yeah, but with
Zombie
zombies.
Night Heist. Heist of the zombie. Okay, yeah, sure.
I think it's awesome.
Wait.
And it would be a great video game. I think just a great video game, like done if like I don't know, Bethesda or I don't know, somebody.
Bethesda doesn't make great video
I'm
games.
sure somebody could do this as a Skyrim mod.
Oh, fuck.
That's not bad.
I'm not sure somebody hasn't done this as a Skyrim mod.
Well, I want to get
Does
rid of
anybody
like
in the chat want a quick Google search for me?
Yes.
Skyrim zombie mod.
So, but like I want to get rid of the like. I don't want to do any magic, right? I don't like
Right.
normally my magic is like what I want to see. I want to see like crazy shit, but no, not now, not here. I want to see like
gritty realism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever play Mordhau?
Don't know
It was
what that is.
popular for a brief minute. It's a medieval hack and slash multiplayer game, but it does it fairly well. And yeah, and it's good. It's good. This is a good idea.
Yeah.
Is there a zombie mod for it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe. We should kickstart a movie.
We should. We would be probably unsuccessful, but we could do it anyway.
I feel like we should. You know what we should do? We should start kickstarting movies for like $150,
and then film them on our phones in a basement.
Yeah, pretty much exactly.
In a single day when we're over at one of your parents' houses, having a dinner or something. Yeah,
in your mom's basement.
Couple hours.
With a bucket on my head, pretending I'm a night zombie.
I mean, I probably have some costume elements that would help.
Yeah.
We could probably pull together a halfway decent shitty movie.
Yeah, the $150 goes to fake blood and snacks for the cast.
And distribution costs.
Distribution costs?
It probably costs some money to have DVDs printed.
Not printing DVD. Fucking
How are we
streaming online for free.
Yeah. We put it on
go to our
Amazon.
Website,
put it on Amazon.
ZombieNightsTheMovie.com.
Look, I've seen
it for free.
I've seen some shit movies on Amazon. I'm pretty sure we could get on Amazon.
You're probably right. There is some garbage on Amazon.
You can order it anytime you want.
I've seen a lot of UFO documentaries on Amazon. So
we should make one of those too.
Oh my God, we should.
You know what? That I feel like we don't need to prepare as much as with the zombie movie.
No,
we just make a UFO.
You just
we
do
have
it
everything we need
off the cuff.
So when did you first see the extraterrestrial?
Well, sir, I was out by my truck around 3 a.m. and he just came at me like a blinding flash of light.
He was green, like 3 feet tall. He had wings, and I shot him with my shotgun. He'd fold over, but then he got back up. He came right after me. 6 or 7
money
of them,
is
I think.
is for booze for the crew. Nothing else.
Yeah.
How many people do you think if I put out a Craigslist ad that said, "Hey, I want to hear about your extraterrestrial experiences."
Yeah.
How many people do you think would like for a documentary, of course, reach out to me and want to tell their story?
Yeah. Also, like, just say, doesn't matter if it's real or not. Just don't mention it.
I think you'd get a surprising number of people who want to tell their story of meeting an extraterrestrial.
I think this is a wonderful idea. And moreover, I think this is a great idea for a YouTube channel.
Close Encounters with Aliens. Alien hunters. They have Bigfoot hunters. Do they have alien hunters yet?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think we do it even that seriously. I think we almost do it like Channel 5 style, where it's just like, Did they put anything in you? Yeah. I think just like pure, we're professional documentarians. We want to hear your alien.
This is not a bad idea.
And then
I'm
it's
upset about how
definitely not.
into this I am. Like,
Yeah.
We'd probably have to travel because there isn't like a large enough population center like near us.
yeah, that's the
But
big
like
trouble.
we
So-
could get a Winnebago and travel and interview people. That business model has been proven to work.
Desert bus of the third kind, or whatever.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, this is not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea.
I like it a lot.
God damn it!
It's another one
I
that
might
we're not
put
going
out.
to do.
I might put out a Craigslist ad.
I mean that can't hurt.
It really could.
Got it. Just don't use your real email address.
Well, I need to know how many responses we get. So, like,
Well,
they'll
use
have...
a real email address, not your real email address.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
I can set you up with something at missiontrojan.com if you want.
Oh my God, I forgot you got that. God, that's so funny. I'm so
Have you
sad
done
that
anything
man's-
with it yet? Have you put up?
No. No, I forwarded it to our website. And,
That's right. That's right.
I've got, you know what I've got is
Oh,
some really cheap Chinese riot gear. Do you want to take a picture of me in that riot gear and serve that as the entire website?
I kind of do now.
Yes.
Oh God. Illegally put a Tool song on loop.
Why Tool?
That's what he had in his ad. He
Oh,
had,
okay.
he had a Tool song in it that he had no right to use. For those of you who don't know, Mission Trojan was a suit of ballistic armor made by a man who didn't fully understand how ballistics works, I think, or possibly
armor,
just
or
how
anything.
soldiers do.
And
Or
strangely,
explosives.
he did not die to a bear attack.
No,
Or an
no,
explosion.
I think it was
Or
a car
anything
accident.
involving, like, it was
Was
just
it a
a
car
normal car accident.
I think it was a car accident. I could be
That
wrong.
didn't involve any of the ridiculous shitty stuff.
Do you know what's kind of upsetting? And this has got probably a little like insensitive, but you're used to that from me by now. If he had been wearing the bear suit he made, he probably would have been fine.
He did demonstrate getting hit by a car while wearing it. And there is the possibility this was part of some sort of demonstration. We don't know any of the details about
I think
this
the
guy.
Wikipedia article would specify he was killed by in a car accident where he stood willingly in front of the car and told them to hit him.
Yeah, but
I
what's
think he only
important
did
is
that for camera, so it's probable. But
what's important is it wasn't a bear or an explosion.
That's
Yeah.
true. Or a bullet.
yeah. So as far as we know, those suits 100% work.
Although the band Tool has not told us their location at the time of his death, so we're not sure.
The conspiracy thickens.
God, that's fantastic. We really should do that alien thing.
The alien
That's
thing? That's
so
the one we're
low
gonna do.
effort.
Of all the ideas we've had, that's the one we're gonna do.
That one I feel like is genuinely just a good YouTube channel.
Aliens.
No,
Look.
I just like fucking. It's fine. It's easy. You go talk to some nutters,
Yeah, but what you
Or
want is like
factual people.
so. Okay, all gas, no brakes, right?
Yeah.
They're what makes them great is their editor.
That's true.
And that guy whose name I can't think
Yes,
of.
but
Because
that's not hard.
The editor and that guy left and formed Channel 5 because All Gas No Brakes screwed him over.
Yes, but
They stayed awesome.
that guy is he's
Andrew
not
something?
his job is easy.
Yeah,
You
he just
say
has
that, but that takes keeping a straight face in the face of those crazy people. That's got to be a skill. I
Look,
couldn't do
no,
that.
you know what? I agree. I'm just saying it's the easier part of
Yeah.
that.
The
As somebody
editing
who
is
does
really
video
amazing.
editing, that's it.
Editing is hard.
That's-
Agreed.
That's the hard work to make it good.
So
That's
I
a
guess
skill.
really the moral of this story is if you're a fan watching this show and you want to be involved more and you want to learn video editing, start editing some videos and send us your clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like
And-
just get in touch with us and volunteer to edit our crazy alien conspiracy thing. You know, we'll get those alien conspiracy videos out.
Yeah. I don't know that I should be there. I don't know that I should be involved in the alien thing. Like, because if I'm sitting there and have, it's not gonna. One of two things is gonna happen. Either I am going to like be really disrespectful, or two, I'm gonna just fall asleep because that's how I've been sleeping lately. It was I watch Ancient Aliens or weird alien documentaries and I pass out.
So here's what I think you should do, Cal.
Yeah.
I think you should be in the van talking into my earpiece because I don't know anything about the alien conspiracies.
Okay.
You're not the one bringing the information. You're just asking questions.
But
Yeah.
Cal, I need to know enough to ask questions.
I don't think you do. I think the less you
all
know,
right.
the better.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, like it's investigative reporting. You don't actually need to know
I'm
what
being
conclusion you're going to
educated.
reach. You just learning. Yeah, you're out there like asking the questions.
Yeah.
I'm
I think-
just asking questions.
I think
And
that
how did the alien make you feel? Have there been any lasting effects? And you got to keep a straight face when they tell you, yeah, their butts hurt for weeks.
Man.
Yeah, you're right. It's a skill, isn't it?
You got to
It's
keep
a real skill.
All right.
All right, so we're doing that. We'll call it something good. The truth is in here.
Encounters of the nerd kind.
Truth is in here.
The truth is in here. That's pretty good.
Right? Wasn't it the truth
Right,
is
the
out
Truth
there?
is out there.
Because
Yeah,
you don't want to
Yeah,
just
the
get
truth-
stuck to aliens, right?
No, it's just
Right.
about truth. It's
all
a
the
podcast
truth.
about truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a podcast.
Are
Doc-
birds real? Who knows? We investigate.
Do you believe birds aren't real? If so, contact us. We're doing a documentary about this conspiracy, this bird-based conspiracy.
Yeah. If we were gonna pivot Thunk Tanked anywhere, I would
It's
do
there.
that's
Yeah.
the one.
It's there, or a reality like TV show vlog style of us actually being scam artists somehow.
Hmm.
Running we could pivot into running an actual business that's not a scam.
That sounds hard.
So I read
Yeah.
today. I read today something that upset me and also made me want to do it, which is this lady to an it's an article about her, or she's writing it. I think she's writing it, but she now makes on average $12,000 a month selling printable things on Etsy. I believe
Printable things.
like I don't fully understand the concept, but I believe
Paper print.
things you can print out, and she sells the file that you click print on and print on your own paper
on
for
paper.
like $2 to $10. And some of them are like kits maybe, and you cut them out and like glue them together and make things, or like
Okay.
hold them, or
I know how to do
Okay.
that. I know how to take 3D models and make that.
I don't know, but apparently she makes a tremendous amount of money on this, and that both enrages me and makes me want to do it.
Yeah.
So
Like I don't like. It depends what they are. Like if it's something that's like sewing patterns are valuable and useful.
it's not that. She uses
Yeah, I know.
Google Analytics and Pinterest Analytics
Oh,
to figure out what's hot right now. She used the example of like Elf on a Shelf stuff. For some reason, Elf on a Shelf was something this year. It was. I heard about Elf on the Elf on a Shelf for the first time this year. I don't.
Oh, okay.
So
It's
like
getting the
it hit the
mainstream.
zeitgeist somehow
Okay.
in a way that made me hear about it. So I still don't understand, but I don't really give a shit. So
But like, yeah, not everybody can do Photoshop and Photoshop an elf onto their shelf. So, maybe a ready-made elf on the shelf photograph. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's they might be providing a valuable service, and because their overhead is zero, their profits are enormous.
Right.
That's why I'm into
Right? They don't have
video
to make
games.
a lot of money per transaction.
But video games take a lot of effort.
Not the
before
recent ones
one
I've
is
been
done.
making. No, not the recent ones. I've been doing.
Still, like, I think a letter or something from the elf to someone, or like to Santa or something like that. I feel like that was one of the examples. I skimmed this a little bit today. That's pretty low effort.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's like if it's $1, I'd pay $1 to like make my child happy.
Of course,
and not have to do more work.
But
Those
I'm
are
just saying, we're talking like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'd pay $1 to save 45 minutes of work.
Absolutely. No, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
No,
I'm just saying it's cheaper than video games. $1 per minute.
Yeah.
Of effort. You know what I mean? Probably.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, with video games is that the amount, if you do it right, if you make a not shit game, the amount that comes back is larger.
That's probably true.
Than the effort that you put in, even if you spend like 5 years putting it together.
That's probably true. I would believe that.
If you don't make,
I believe it because Calvin says it and he did it. So
yeah, that's true. Although I will point out, you're very passionate and you do a lot of hard work in huge quantities. Maybe you haven't calculated your actual dollars per minute, and maybe selling $500 worth of 45 minutes of your time.
Yeah. So here's the thing, though.
Actually, better dollars per minute. That's
my
only. That's my.
It might be.
Statement.
You may have a thing there. Okay, you might have a thing there, but here's the thing: is that it's really easy for me to do compared to anything else that I could possibly imagine.
Oh God, please make the warehouse logistics game then. Jesus Christ. I'm giving you so many video games.
So
it
easy,
only
but
works.
Made any of the ideas I've had.
Yeah, it only works with so okay. So there's a weird way that this is way we're getting way off track here, but that's normal. That's normal. The thing is that my brain works on a way. So like when I was little, I had Lego. And I also failed almost every class every year in everything that I did. I would just barely pass, right? And the teachers brought in people, and they said that I had attention deficit disorder, right? But then the problem is my mom is like, but you don't understand. When he comes home, he just sits in front of the Legos until he has to sleep. And he builds these sculptures, and they're pretty magnificent. And they're like, yeah, but he's not doing his homework. So, and the thing is that if I'm interested, I'm obsessed.
To be fair,
yeah,
that does sound.
Stop you from making a video game you wanted to make.
Yeah,
you'd program it with like, I don't know, pigeon
light
blood
switches and weights and water.
See, if I have an interest, I don't stop. I will if I go through sections of my life where I am like not interested in things, and I just sit and veg out for like a month or two.
Yeah, so the real question is, how do I manipulate you into being obsessed with the things I want you to do?
I'm still trying to figure that out for myself. I'm trying to figure that out. Gosh, wouldn't that be nice if I could motivate myself to do things?
I don't need you to figure it out. I need to figure it out.
Well, go for it. Good luck.
If you know how it works, you might use it for like doing what you want to do.
I would use it for evil.
Oh, good. That's probably for the best. I choose violence. Oh God. We probably should wrap up here.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
Did I complain about the new Matrix movie? I think I did last week.
I haven't seen it yet. Go ahead and complain.
Not good. Bad.
Not good?
Very bad.
Oh.
I liked it.
Well, that's good.
I mean, it's not good, but I liked it.
Yeah, no, it's quite bad.
It's not bad.
Actually, the first 45 minutes were decent.
Agreed.
Yeah, first 45 minutes, really solid.
Yeah. I was waiting for it to go somewhere.
It's like 2 hours and 45-minute long movie, so there's a whole movie of shit in there that isn't good.
Yeah. The real problem is that at this point, this many years away from the Matrix, I know exactly what I want out of a Matrix sequel.
I think I know what I want out of a Matrix sequel, and the problem is it's either ludicrously depressing or the first Matrix movie again. Like exactly
just
that.
just the
Nothing
same
else.
thing. They release it. It's called yeah, amazing.
They
Matrix.
could do really well with a Matrix remake. Let's remake the first one.
But it'll
all
be
new actors.
shittier than the first one, won't it?
You say that, but like they've done well with like Spider-Man remakes.
That is true. People do continuously watch Spider-Man get his fucking powers like a marginally different way every time. We spend 45 minutes fucking watching some
Most recent one
goofballs.
didn't do that.
They did not.
Really?
They did not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
It did?
I haven't seen it.
No, it didn't. It
Oh.
didn't. It didn't.
Oh, good.
They didn't.
Right. Like I think a remake wouldn't be the worst thing because modern special effects might look not as shit. Might look as good as I remember the Matrix looking 20 years
I actually disagree a little bit. I think that if you took reality and you started breaking it and it didn't look like bad CGI, I don't know what it would look like. You know, like I guess they did some mirror stuff in the new Matrix and it was fine. But like having reality break down into bad CGI is probably like that's pretty convincing for me. Yeah. Holy
see what you're
shit,
saying.
that door is really low resolution in real life. That's not normal. It's like that's pretty legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. They should stop making Matrix movies and
They
just
should.
write new movies.
They should make new
Create
movies
new intellectual properties.
Maybe with,
instead
like-
of making endless sequels and reboots.
with like knights and zombies together.
Yeah, we've got plenty of ideas, Hollywood. Come get
God.
some.
Oh fuck, I started watching this movie and I haven't finished it yet, but it's called Nobody. And
Oh,
it
yes, seen it.
is
Like
it is
like Mr. Nobody or something. It's
like
got that
Mr.
guy
Nobody,
from Better
but-
Call Saul.
yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And this is part of a kind of genre that's emerged. And I can't tell why I like it, other than I know exactly why I like it, and I'm upset that I like it. And I like it because I am a 9-to-5 person that doesn't actually have that much going for them. Like when you really pull away all the stops, there's really not like I'm not special, really.
Hey,
And this
you're
whole
special to me, bro.
I know. I love you guys too, and I feel special, and it's fine. But the reality of it is like, you know, like I'm not a secret agent. I'm not. And this series of movies is like, I'm just an accountant, and who's middle aged with 2 kids, and then some people broke into my house, and they didn't know who they were fucking with. And then I killed the entire Russian mob by myself. And it's like, what the fuck is this?
It's John Wick was a really popular movie.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's the remember what was that fucking terrible movie where they had to go into the
Taken.
future to send soldiers?
Oh yeah, Future War or something. Yeah,
Future
I know what you're talking
War,
about.
like
That was awesome.
was
One
a-
Calvin really
was
liked,
a
and we spent
bad
the entire
movie,
episode.
Calvin.
That was
just shitting
awesome!
on it.
That was
You're
awesome.
still-
You guys
you're
don't
wrong.
know.
But yeah, the middle-aged dad becomes hero because whatever
Like,
reason.
I feel like
There's
there's a lot of like ex-military or ex-secret military, and then it's just I don't know. It really feeds into some middle-aged like white dude who wishes he was cool kind of mentality.
Yeah, I have no interest in watching those. I feel very special.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
okay.
important. That's
Yeah.
important. When that feeling starts to go away, you'll start liking those movies.
No, that won't
That's
go
how
away.
you know.
I feel special, and I like those movies too.
See, I'm
I think there's-
I'm too I'm too narcissistic. I think I'm
That's good.
real important.
That's good. I mean, like, helps your self-esteem.
Yeah, narcissism is great for your self-esteem.
I can concur. Yeah.
Seems like a strength, Calvin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel very cool, and all the stuff I do is awesome. So
Yeah. Well, do we end this? I think we should end it here.
Do we need to come up with a clickbait title, or just you're gonna make it "fuck the police" and have?
Yeah, I think it's just fuck. I think it says "fuck the police."
Can I put that? I'm gonna star
Put that
out
in a thumbnail.
some of it.
Yeah. Don't star it out for the T-shirt though, please.
Right.
You
We maybe do both versions for the T-shirt.
You got it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No problems. No problems. But what's the title?
Yeah.
Jesus died for his crimes.
No.
I mean, it's kind of a
I think we actually
historical
said
fact.
that earlier.
That's so bad.
It's so bad.
I wonder.
But also,
But I want to know what will happen if we post that up, right?
Well, I don't think we can get banned for YouTube for saying things most people believe are actual facts, and that might actually be actual facts.
I mean, it is, because in the court of law at the time, he was found guilty of a crime, which, you know, if I go to court and they find me guilty of a crime, I am a criminal, regardless of if I actually did it. By the word of the law, I am a criminal. And therefore
it's
have
not
to
about
deal
what's
with.
Right, it's about what's legal.
Yep. It has nothing to do with actual crime or like moral crime, but has to do with the justice system finding him guilty of something. And
I'm gonna do it.
It's not my fault that the justice system back then.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put that up as the title, and I'm gonna, before I do that, I'm gonna delete any kind of links over to Robot Television.
I was to say you could link to our website.
Yeah, that's already up.
Yeah.
That's there.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make sure that there's not something going back here.
You should put the links to Robot Television back in like a month when the heat's died down.
Yeah.
They don't have a long memory.
Nah,
they're very angry.
I've had plenty of death threats and things. It's not a big deal.
Really? Like people actually like death threats? What the fuck did you do?
I'm in video games.
You made a video game.
Oh, right. You have there are issues.
Son of bitch with great sound.
Son of a bitch with a great sound. Did that guy threaten to kill you?
I think
and my family,
like repeatedly.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, but to be fair, it was in like the type of broken English that makes you go, "You're not a threat."
You're not a threat. You're not
so
you're not
dangerous.
Yeah. All right.
Oh well, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
We're gonna roll these credits.
Yeah.
Send us your supercut of our podcast to apply for being our editor.
Or
it
just
pays no dollars.
Volunteer to be our editor. We're not paying you, but we'd love an editor.
No, but we are
important.
auditioning them.
No, we're not.
It's selected.
Whoever volunteers gets picked. Come edit for us for free. We'll pay you an exposure.
What if they? Yeah, we'll put your name at the bottom of the credits, the far bottom.